One of the main reasons they lower male testosterone, which is the sex hormone of a man. This hormone is responsible for building muscle because testosterone is also an antioxidant. So when you exercise, it uses up your testosterone for protein synthesis so that your arms and even your bones can become more dense and strong. Testosterone is responsible for aggression when needed, strength, courage, and bravery. And it's not that testosterone increases aggression, it's rather more so social factors can increase aggression if the person already has higher levels of free circulating testosterone. This would be the globulin binding sex hormone. And there are many components to testosterone. There is total testosterone, there is free testosterone, there is the follic stimulating hormone, which is also a part of testosterone. Then there is also the luteinizing hormone. This too is also responsible for testosterone. So the reason they lower testosterone is because someone with higher testosterone levels is not as easy to control, easy to manipulate. So men need to have lower testosterone levels simply because they're not a threat to ruling control. Weak men benefit society. It was weak men, or rather stronger men, who took an advantage and they started the first civilization. And in order for them to continue their power struggle against other human beings, they have to lower testosterone. The main threat in society is men. By that I mean because strong men, mentally and physically, can destroy this unnatural ecosystem we call society. It is an unnatural computer circuit board surrogacy that has only increased violence. In nature, most people didn't commit acts of violence unless it was necessary. In society, however, in an unnatural environment where everyone is forced to socialize with each other. And by forced, I mean because 58% of wildlife is owned by the federal government, and another percentage is privately owned. So even if somebody wanted to go back and live in a cave, they couldn't, not legally, unless they were a slave and worked a 9-to-5 job with good paying money. So testosterone is a problem for the rulers. So they distract men with fornication, and that is porneia. The administration of porneia material, which creates an intake of prolactin, so the person is temporarily neutered. It also creates an addiction because the brain gets used to the reward that you get when you watch porneia. So your dopamine receptors become damaged, you become brain fogged, physically and mentally weak. That's what they want. Sex too. Now for those who have a productive contribution to society, they also benefit from society. And this includes belonging to the tribe and sexual or romantic intimacy, which is solely based on good genetic quality. The idea that beauty is in the eye of the beholder is a complete myth pushed by the rulers. Liberalism is completely anti-biological, and so is socialism. Humanism is anti-biological. Nature hates equality. Nature loves differences in the sexes and the species, as Friedrich Nietzsche once stated in his studies in pessimism. Those who fail at belonging in the tribe will become more miserable. Beauty is not something that is magical. It's not something that is based on some sort of divine institution or marriage. Beauty is completely biochemical. We see a beautiful looking person, we have a biochemical reaction. Our brain starts to produce dopamine. Life is not as moral as we think. Moral superiority was created by religions, which was influenced by government. While they're eating their natural diet, they expect us to eat a consumption of soy, fruits, grains, nuts, seeds, and vegetables. This too also keeps the person weak. Our natural hunter-gatherer ancestors drank blood and ate raw meat. That is what makes a person strong. Vegetables, fruits, nuts, grains, and seeds make a person soylent and weak.